Good afternoon YouTube, this is Warmech95 here with another Transformers review, and as you can see this is the Shadow Commander upgrade set from Fans Project, and this is a continuation on my review of the figure and what you get with it. In this particular review we are going to be looking at the book that comes with it, the instruction manual / comic book, the TF Parallax series from Fans Project. Again, as with the City Commander one, it's the same sort of layout. It has the lovely kind of X figure on the front of it, and also the big planet sort of looking thing in the grid form. Very nice, very slick looking. As you can see, it says TF Parallax and also Shadow, referring to the Shadow Commander. And again, as with the City Commander, has the same on the back cover, only in reverse. Very nice touch, I said before. So yeah, very cool indeed. So I'm going to get stuck straight into this thing. Artwork is very nice. I'll just take a look at the general plot quickly. These things are very short, so it shouldn't take me too long to get through it all. Basically, it all starts off on the ship, unknown world. There's a bunch of machines hanging around here, and they're in the middle of a briefing from this very shady looking character in the hologram. Now this hologram is telling everybody that a group of rebels from a rogue planet have captured this power source called the anti-nucleon, and it's some sort of weapon of terrible destruction that we learn of so far. So these people having this weapon is a very bad thing, and basically if you look in this frame here, there's a very prime looking guy in the shadows listening to this, obviously the commander, and basically they're being ordered to attack this outpost. The commander does have his doubts about this course of action, but he's overruled by this holographic superior person. So they're basically given the order. Reluctantly, he gives the order to attack, and they all jump out of the dropship, and they're followed by their battle armor suits. And then this takes us into the transformation thing again. That you get to see everything. Yeah, lots of neon green highlights, and all the speech bubbles and stuff tells you the instructions and everything. And then it comes to the panel there, and then let's see, there's everything. Nice wee thing of note here is that difference from the well, no, I'll actually get to that later on, and everything. So yeah, attach the legs and so on and so forth, attach the shoulders, attach the gun, and attach the sword, and then bang, there he is, ready to go, ready for action there, sort of thing. So yeah, there you go. Then it moves on. Basically, everyone else in this guy's team has battle armor suits as well, so they all land and ready for action. And then the rogues see them and decide to flee, but they're ruthlessly gunned down by the machines that the commander's in charge of. But the commander here shouts "wait," and he sees something is wrong, and he realizes that the people they've been attacking are civilian robots, and so something doesn't add up. The other members of the team say, "We need to kill them all, that's our orders," but for some reason the commander is doubting what's going on. And while he's in this middle of contemplation, he's just basically, someone sideswipes him, whack in the back, and he's knocked unconscious. He then wakes up inside this prison, and he's imprisoned in this device down here, and he's actually being interrogated by his commander, the person who's in the hologram at the start of the comic giving the orders to him. And then it is revealed, then he's blasted with this energy and this torture thing, and it is revealed that he is actually being tortured with the power of the anti-nucleon itself. So it wasn't, I'm not sure whether it gives away that this was actually in the hands of these civilians, but they've obviously come into possession of it, and they're now torturing the commander with it. And basically it says that the anti-nucleon is something that can extinguish tiny parts of a Cybertronian spark. So he's essentially being killed very slowly, very painfully, and never a good thing. It's something that it'll eventually kill him, but still it won't do much else, sort of thing. So yeah, there's basically lots of torturing going on here, and the commander gets basically built up with so much rage that in his rage he actually rips the whole torture device apart and jumps down, and everything, and his superior can't believe it. He says, "What? You should be dead." And the commander takes up his sword and basically says, what does he say? Yeah, dead, that shall be only the beginning for you. From now on I shall only be master of myself. And this guy obviously knows his end has come. And see, final frame is from today the Shadow Commander will be his own master, and it obviously ends with him wiping out his superior. So yeah, there you go, that's the basic plot of it all. I mentioned before in my in the Shadow Commander review that this guy is very much a bit of an anti-hero kind of character. He's maybe not essentially evil right now, but he's obviously decided a change of tactic is what is needed, and that he'll follow no orders from anybody. He's going to be his own thing. So yeah, I'll just go back through this all and just point out any bits that I really like. If I have to stop and make a separate video for this, then so be it. I know my time is running on here, so yeah, the artwork's very nice, slightly different in style, very dark, a lot darker than the City Commander one. I'll get the City Commander Orion issue and maybe do some comparisons as well. But as you can, some points of note here I thought were really nice. The jet they're flying in looks very much like Classics Cyclonus, I was watching Octobotamus's review saying that Cyclonus has the ability to increase in mass and size when in vehicle mode, which fits very well with this idea, because there's about a dozen of them on board the ship and everything, so they need a lot of room. Also with their extra armour, you know, that fits in the kind of command area here where they're being briefed by this hologram. You can't, it's hard to make out, but there's a dude here, he's just right beside my thumb. He's red and white and has a very distinct prowl look to him. He has like two small red horns on his head and everything, which is very cool. There's also there's like a white Prime-esque looking Ultra Magnus almost looking guy in the background here, kind of sitting there watching, and then that's a Prime looking head there. So yeah, it's all really cool. The hologram that is being given them orders looks he's kind of like a cross between a Quintesson and Alpha Trion sort of thing, but hopefully I'll be able to look into that in a bit more detail. But I'll come back to you in part 2 because I'm running out of time here, so I will see you in part 2 and we'll continue on my thoughts on this.